It was a Saturday, a day for rest and relaxation, but not for federal employees. An email landed in their inboxes, throwing their weekend into disarray. The message? A demand for a detailed account of their work from the past week, 5 accomplishments to be precise. And the deadline? Monday, 11:59 p.m. sharp. This wasn't just any email, it was from the Office of Personnel Management, the Human Resources Department of the federal government. The subject line was simple, almost deceptively so. What did you do last week? But the implications were anything but simple. This was about more than just reporting on tasks. This was about justifying your existence. The email itself was short, lacking specifics. It instructed employees to CC their managers and avoid including sensitive information. But it was silent on the consequences of non-compliance. This ambiguity fueled a wave of confusion and anxiety across federal agencies. The timing couldn't have been worse. Coming on a weekend, it left employees with little time to react. Many were left wondering if this was a joke, a phishing scam, or a genuine directive. The mastermind behind this digital shakeup was none other than Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur. Appointed by President Trump to head the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, Musk had wasted no time in making his presence felt. Known for his unorthodox methods and aggressive timelines, Musk seemed determined to disrupt the perceived lethargy of the federal bureaucracy. Musk's statement on social media added fuel to the fire. He declared that failing to respond to the email would be considered a resignation. This sent shockwaves through the federal workforce. While the email itself didn't explicitly state this, Musk's words carried weight. The resign or justify ultimatum, as it came to be known, was seen by many as a power play, a way for Musk to assert his authority and weed out those he deemed unproductive. It was a bold move, even for a man known for his audacity. This wasn't Musk's first attempt at shaking up the federal workforce. Just weeks earlier, his Fork in the Road initiative offered employees a deferred resignation option. This allowed them to leave their jobs but continue receiving paychecks until September. Around 75,000 employees took the deal, enticed by the prospect of a paid break. The response from federal agencies was a mix of confusion, defiance, and cautious compliance. Some, like the U.S. Secret Service, instructed their employees to comply with the directive. They saw it as a direct order from the OPM, regardless of Musk's social media pronouncements. Others weren't so quick to fall in line. NOAA, FEMA, the IRS, the CDC, the Department of Energy, and even the Pentagon for its civilian employees advised their staff to hold off on responding. They were waiting for clarification from the OPM, unsure of the email's legal standing and wary of the potential fallout. The FBI, caught in a bind, told its agents to pause their responses. The agency, led by the Trump-appointed director Kash Patel, was known for its loyalty to the president. However, even they seemed hesitant to fully endorse Musk's directive without further guidance. Adding to the turmoil were the reactions from union leaders. Everett Kelly, the president of the American Federation of Government Employees, called the directive disrespectful and cruel. He accused Musk of bullying and demoralizing federal employees. Doreen Greenwald, the head of the National Treasury Employees Union, echoed these sentiments, labeling the move completely un-American. Both unions vowed to fight any unlawful terminations and announced plans to take legal action against the directive. The legality of Musk's directive was immediately called into question. Michael Fowlings, a prominent federal employment law expert, expressed doubts about the OPM's authority to demand such a report, especially with the implicit threat of termination. He argued that it could be construed as involuntary termination, which would violate federal labor laws. Fowlings wasn't alone in his assessment. Legal experts across the country weighed in, with many pointing out the lack of precedent and the potential for legal challenges. The directive, they argued, was too vague, open to interpretation, and lacked a clear legal basis. The situation was further complicated by President Trump's unwavering support for Musk. He praised the initiative as a bold move to tackle government waste and inefficiency. Trump, who had made reducing the federal workforce a key goal of his administration, saw Musk's actions as aligned with his own agenda. The "What did you do last week?" email, while seemingly straightforward, had exposed deep fissures within the federal government. It had ignited a firestorm of confusion, defiance, and legal uncertainty. Whether it would achieve Musk's stated goal of improving government efficiency remained to be seen. However, one thing was certain, the fallout from this email was far from over.